Madam, I want to refer to a couple of important voices that have been celebrating India's success. These are global voices, madam. Madam, the World Bank, I'll come to another one first. Madam, I'll first mention that many, I apologize, I did not realize that there had been a change in the chair. Respected Chairperson, sir. Sir, the Modi government believes in finding win-win solutions which are fiscally sustainable, environmentally sustainable. There are those of our friends in other parties who run some states, who run their states into the ground because of freebies which they cannot fund. Then they keep running to the center asking for special funds. The Modi government works differently, sir. Look at electricity. The massive thrust on renewable energy, the massive thrust on solar has been something of a world record setter. If you look at it, sir, 10 years ago, India inherited a total installed capacity of 2.6 gigawatts. It is something that is being cherished and celebrated around the world, that today this photovoltaic capacity, solar cell capacity installed is 85.5 gigawatts.
Sir, please wind up in a minute, please.
Sir, the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana is another such win-win solution. And it was important that the Honorable Finance Minister mentioned that more than 1.28 crore applications have been received for this, because this proves that this is a yojana which is getting uptake, which is getting enormous interest. And not only will these households get 300 units of free electricity, but the extra electricity that will be generated and sold from their rooftops goes into their accounts. This is something that is being again talked about a lot everywhere else. Sir, as I start coming to the end of my speech on the budget, I want to talk about the digital transformation that has happened under the Modi government 1, 2 and 3, which is the talk of the world. Now, look at the startup environment. 10 years ago, we had a sum total of some 350 startups. This has grown 300 times in the last 10 years, and now India has more than 90,000 startups, third highest in the world, and these have been made possible by the various policies of the Modi government and the budgetary support for such development. Sir, the World Bank has made the following comment. I think it is worth mentioning. Quote, without the digital payment infrastructure such as Jan Dhan bank accounts, Aadhaar and mobile phones, the JAM trilogy, India may have taken exclusion achieved in only 6 years. This is the kind of transformation that is happening. Madam, in the limited time, I apologize again. I apologize again. Sir, in the limited time available to me, I will not be able to go into each and every aspect of the budget, but suffice it to say that the thrust on infrastructure continues. And this is again the talk of the world. And this year's allocation of 11,000 crores continues that initiative, which is transforming India, creating jobs, and keeping us as the fastest growing economy.
Please conclude,
sir. Yes, I'll just make this one last point and I will conclude. Sir, one of the most transformational infrastructure initiatives was started under the late Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in the first. Sir, I represent coastal district of Odisha, Kendrapada, where many areas used to get completely cut off during the monsoon, and children could not go to school, and citizens could not go to hospitals. But the PMJSY roads, concrete roads, made it possible that even something which may be 15 kilometers away becomes easily accessible on a bicycle. It has transformed life. But there are still areas that are left behind. And I compliment the Honorable Finance Minister that in this historic third Modi government, she has proposed the fourth phase of PMJSY, which is going to create connectivity to another 25,000 habitations. And it transforms places like Kendrapada, places around the country, especially in the northeast and previously neglected areas where many habitations, many villages used to be deprived of the basics of life, which are now being made available to them. Sir, I could go on and on. I will just conclude by saying that sometimes our friends in the opposition try to blame us for their own faults, whether infrastructure which is facing problems which was built during their time, or whether the banking situation. Sir, the transformation in the NPS banking situation is noteworthy. I will conclude with that. Some 64,000 crores worth of assets have been seized, which was not happening, and it may be paining some of our friends because parties of nepotism, parties of corruption obviously had a stake in all those defaults. Now, some 15,000 crores have been returned to banks, and in this budget, the Honorable Finance Minister pointed out that 3,30,000 crores has been returned to creditors because of the seizures of the Modi government so far. With that, I conclude my speech in favor of the budget. Thank you.
Dr. T. Sumati.
बोलती बंद कर दिया